Bonjour, mon darlings. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, my darlings. How are you? I hope you're feeling fine. We got a cup of coffee. Yes, we do, and darling. What did we say earlier this week? If you are on the subscriber-only card pool, then you remember how we said to just, when the enemy is making a mistake, let him keep talking. Let him keep talking. And darling, are they talking a whole lot? In fact, hold on. Let me recap a little piece of this lunacy, because here's what I need you to understand that the rest of the world is seeing right now, okay? This dude got involved in something that was not his business because he's trying to manufacture a way to give himself a peace prize. Oh, it's not funny. It's not funny. So he got involved in a conflict that wasn't ours, okay, and botched it, was so horrible at it that his own intelligence teams had to give him fake information because they knew he was going to go and tweet it out, which he did. They claimed that it was obliterated, complete annihilation. And then Intel came out going, no, barely surface damage, like not even severe damage, like next to nothing. So now he's combating the truth and mad at anyone who reports on the fact that no, there's not complete annihilation and obliteration. No, he didn't stop them from having blah, 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 all this ish. Okay, in fact, they're not even letting Tulsi testify in Congress because before she said they had no evidence of them building nukes. And then 3 days ago, suddenly she changed her mind and they're like, do you want to testify? And the White House is like, no, she can't testify about that. Okay, like this is the meritocracy, team meritocracy. Okay, so then after he manufactures that, he then manufactures a ceasefire that no one has heard of except for him. And when they don't stick to the thing that he announced with no official capacity, he gets on live TV and says they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Don't you understand that? And stomps off in his little full diaper to the helicopter or wherever he was going. Not too long after that, JD Pantaloons, the garbage pail kid, of over which a Norwegian tourist was sent home because he had a picture, a meme of him. And these men are so strong that, you know, if there's a meme of them on your phone, you don't get access to the country because they're sensitive alpha feelings. Oh my gosh, these dudes. He goes up there and flips the bird on live TV to back up his big boy dropping an F-bomb. Then we have our NATO chief goes over there in front of international leaders, calls that stinky man daddy in reference to him dropping an F-bomb on live TV. And when the journalist asks that man, why the hell are you doing that? He goes, well, you know, he got the 2% tariffs and he stopped the Iran war and he deserves all the praise. That's why he needs to call him daddy. In fact, in Michigan, one of the priorities of the Republicans out there is making it a law that they can refer to him as daddy in their the legislative pieces they write in their bills. They want to call him daddy officially on the bills. That's in Michigan. That's where that's where they are. Who can stick their head furthest up there? Do that many people have photos hidden somewhere or what? Like, what is it? These people can't all actually worship him like that. It has to be something else. And now I'm getting more and more curious as to see what it is. Okay? So they did all of that and now they're getting embarrassed because yes, the whole world knows that it wasn't annihilation and the whole world is behind Iran on this Iran. Sorry, I'm getting all excited because we were wrong. And now we're lying so that this guy can give himself a prize for something he created, you know? It's like he takes the plate of food, he dumps it on the floor, he sweeps it under the rug, and then while it is still smelling and rotting, he goes, and I deserve a prize. Look at what I did. Yeah, you made the mess and you didn't clean it up. I can still smell it. Meanwhile, President Miller is successfully using his human orange stinky auto pen. All right, we are facing humanitarian issues in these detention centers that are for profit for Stinky's friends. I told you they're using FEMA money to build the one in Florida that's basically just tents, so you know where all the money is going. Okay, these are taxpayer funded. We're building them and we're paying for it, and his friends are making the money. They're talking about they want to put GPS trackers on the undocumented owned farm workers. Does that sound familiar? Does not sound familiar? You saw yesterday they zip-tied people in wheelchairs, people with medical needs, people with medical issues. They could barely sit still to be zip-tied. And those brave officers were busy zip-tying those elderly people in wheelchairs. So brave. They're risking their lives. They're risking their lives going after children and breastfeeding mothers and elderly people instead of actual gang criminals. They're so brave. They're going after foster care kids. And meanwhile, the stinking chief is complaining at reporters who report the truth. He's mad at CNN again for reporting the truth. And he's making fun of the mayoral candidate in New York, Mamdani, because he's funny looking with an ugly voice, which means he likes him. He's got a crush. He's got a crush. You know, he judges all of the male leaders based on if he would like to kiss him. And he's upset because he would like to kiss that one, but he's not a Republican. Alphas.